Good morning, Adventure Cats. I hope you are having an absolutely amazing and wonderful Monday, no matter what time of the day it is for you. All right, today we are making cream of mushroom pasta. All right, so what we have here is we have some coconut cream. Which is about I'm gonna say 2/3 of a liter. Then we have 2 cans of mushrooms that I have dewatered and rinsed and then done the stuff with. Next, we are going to add in 2 tablespoons of the glory and wonder that is some oil. We're going to start frying these up together. Now, if you're using fresh mushrooms instead of canned mushrooms for this particular recipe, then you can skip the frying part. I do this because you absolutely have to fry them up first if you are cooking it this way. Then we have 2 teaspoons of salt. It's just because the texture and flavor of canned mushrooms is very different than fresh, yeah? Okay. Then we're going to get Count Spatula! and then begin the process of making this awesome! Alright, so we've got this on medium high. Medium high with extra medium high. Now, this recipe, if I don't decide to add cheese, is vegan. If I do decide to add cheese, it's going to be vegetarian. I have not decided yet, which is why the title says vegetarian, because I am undecided. We will adjust an hour after. After I decide whether we want cheese or not. Okay. You're like, okay, what are these other 2? Alright, that's a very good question. This is 1 teaspoon of basil. And then we have 3 teaspoons of the glory and wonder that is dextrose. And good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Good morning to you. We're all in our places with bright shining faces. Alright. Meow meow with extra meow on the side. Also move my mat over. There we go. The mat has been moved. Alright, we begin the frying process. That's the way, we like it. Extra meow. Also meow. So these 2 we're going to be adding after we add the coconut cream. And we may add water. We may add water, we may not. It's going to depend on how much volume we get. If we end up adding water, then we're also going to add cornstarch. If we do not end up adding water, then we won't need the cornstarch. It's because the cornstarch we will be using to thicken as needed. We will see. Yeah.
On Twitch, no interrupt.
Oh. Alrighty. Give me a second, guys. I'm going to do the thing where I turn the Wi-Fi on and off again. Alright. Alrighty. And hopefully that sorts us out. And if it does not, then we may have to, after the cooking segment, do the thing. And 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, Alrighty. We have reset the Wi-Fi. And I double check for things over on the thing because Okay, Okay, so guess that. We need to get all that extra liquid off. Meow meow. Okay, it's green. We'll wait for the light to turn blue. Oh, there it is, blue. Says we are good. We shall see. Just a problem has occurred. Oh my. Alright, waiting. Yay! Alright, so it says the Wi-Fi is back. Okay. As you. Oh, and for those of you who are like, what is medium high? Okay, so medium high is when you take whatever your dial is, be it from 12 to 1 or 6, or 1 to 6, or 0 to 6, or whatever. Take the big number, the little number, you divide them into whatever the middle one is medium. Medium high is halfway between whatever the middle is and the highest number. That is medium high. Oh, excellent. You're welcome. Thank you for coming and let me know. I'm glad that it is all sorted now. But yeah, so that is medium high. Medium low, same deal. You take the medium, you divide, you go in the halfway point between the medium part and the low one, and that is medium low. There we go. Yay! Frying time! We got the extra juices taken care of, and now we're gonna do deep frying. That's the way, we like it. Is here inside your pan. You are the pasta of the opera. Yeah. Alrighty. We are getting closer. Closer. You're feeling already. For the next phase. Patiently. Ever so patiently. You're like, you just gonna drink. I am, so I'm gonna drink my tea. right. Now that our mushrooms have been appropriately finessed, you guessed it, it's time to add our coconut cream. Yeah, baby. Now, if you're like, what if I don't have coconut cream? What if I just have coconut milk? It's fine, it's fine. You can just use cornstarch to thicken it up. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. We work with the utilities we have, right? Got coconut cream? Use it. If you don't, do something else. You're like, what if I don't have coconut anything? Well, you can use milk. Regular milk will do the trick. You can use oat milk if you want. Like I said, personally, I prefer the coconut milk. It's nice, it thickens beautifully, and you know, it is good. Alright, in goes our basil. Check. In goes half. Okay, 2/3, whatever. All of our dextrose. You were only at half. I was gonna have the other half later. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's that it'll be okay. And okay. Extra side. Yeah, and we are gonna end up adding water to this based on the amount of volume. That's okay. That means we're gonna need the cornstarch and some water. What are you doing? Adding cornstarch. See what you did there, Roses. Put glad. Alrighty. So, we are going to waste not and want not. Grab 1, 2, 3 teaspoons of cornstarch. 3 is the number. The number should be 3. Okay. And then add some water to this puppy. We're gonna add about the same amount, so 2/3 of a liter, and then we're just gonna mix it up. Boy. Probably guessed this recipe is almost finished. And we just have to get our sauce all different things. We may end up doing a second one of those. We shall see. There we go. That's the volume I was looking for. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow, meow. Get ourselves a little plate and a tasting spoon so we can make sure that this is exactly the way we want it to be. And then we are good to plate it. Yay! Plate and serve hot! You're like, you don't remember what you're doing, babe. I did not, but that's okay. That's okay, because it comes back very quickly. Alright. Alright, let's give this a second to come to a boil. Remember, anytime you add cornstarch, you need to give it 2 minutes of simmering. Otherwise you will have regrets, because cornstarch, until it has had a chance to cook, tastes very much like jar. Whereas after it has had a time to cook, it is all like happily infused into the dish, and you'll have something that is nice, smooth, and thick. It can happen to you. Here's the best part. You got a head start. If you want more than Or we have to be patient for. Patience! Where are the bubbles? The bubbles. No bubbles. Oh, there are bubbles. You're like, yes, you had to stop touching it. Woo! But I needed to touch. Oh, speaking of that, we're gonna need to grab the phone, so we're going to take the photos. Yes. Here we go. We are all set up. We have our phone selected portrait. It is already it. Oh, it is time to take pictures of the food. Okay. Alright. It does not need the cheese, but it is going to need a little bit more than cornstarch. Okay, so this gets to be vegan. Vegan as opposed to vegetarian. And four. 3 more teaspoons. 1, 2, 3. And for those who are like, isn't that just a tablespoon? Yes, it is. 3 teaspoons is a tablespoon, and it's the same amount. Each teaspoon is 5 milliliters. A tablespoon is 15. Makes life easy. There we go. We're not going to need a whole lot of extra water for this. We are at capacity. That's what we need, yeah? Yeah. There we go. Our bubbles are bubbly. The bubbles. There goes our thing. Check. Here we are. And then. You're ready to serve. That is Susan. So we are going to take all this. We're going to toss it back here in the kitchen. Here we are. Done and done. Extra done. Now, if you're like, what if it does not have gluten-free pasta? What if I doesn't have pasta at all? You can serve this over better rice. It'll do the same trick. Or quinoa. You do you. Just, grain of your choice. I wouldn't do oatmeal. So, I'm like thinking about it. I'm like, no, not unless I like made oatmeal pasta. That could work. But yeah, so we're about to serve over the grain of choice. Yeah. We'll give it 2 more minutes for it to come to a boil because we have just added in more cornstarch, thicken it up a little more. And then it is ready. Super simple, super easy to make. Oh wow. We're like ahead of schedule by a significant margin. Yay! You're like, yeah, I see that. It's 3:30 and we're almost done. You're like, don't I normally start around 3:30? Yes, but I actually woke up early today. I woke up early today as opposed to like squeaking out of bed just on time, and so I figured we get an early start on the day. Huh? When night is blind, the phantom of the opera is there. Inside your mind, he's there. The phantom of the opera. Beware, the phantom of the opera. Oh, I am in a phantom mood. We may at some point today have to actually listen to the Phantom of the Opera. Do you? Okay. Alright. Like, it's cool. Like, as far as musicals go, I did enjoy it, right? But, like, it gets weird. Like, it's already, like, a little borderline weird for the beginning of the music. Like, you're like, come on, you've watched Cats. Doesn't get weird. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. And also Angels of America and all kinds of other stuff. It's got nothing to do with anything, okay? Just saying. The first musical, you're like, okay. Second musical, you're like, what? I think there's three, and by the third one, you're like, the heck? Heckin' heck with hex. Also heck. So yeah, it just like I said, it gets weird, but I love the music. It's got beautiful music. So does Cats, despite what they did with that awful movie. The musical Cats, like in person, fabulous. The Cats, horrible. Like, really bad. Oh, although I did love watching the Ears and Tails flick, but I was satisfied with that about 5 minutes in. And the rest of it was like watching a train wreck in slow motion where you're like, oh no! Why did, no! Yeah. Mm. Okay. Alrighty. Let's check our thickness. Oh, we're gonna need one more. One more little bit of thickening. Okay. Now, because this puppy is actually almost empty, we're going to use this container as opposed to going back to the other one. And it is time for time. There we go. In she goes. And what? And then. 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. So 33, 35. This should be ready to be will be eatable. 334. It's fine. Everything is fine. Nothing is broken. Like, I do not believe you. You should though. I swear nothing is broken. I just knocked my parchment paper off of the other parchment paper. I had 2 stacked on top of each other, and I hit one. And it just fell behind it. And I'm like, it's fine. Incorrect. Okay, so we're at about 2 tablespoons and a half. So 2.5 tablespoons of cornstarch. And it better be the thickness I want in a minute. Otherwise, we're gonna have to go get more cornstarch. Like, yeah, I know, right? As I know. But, you don't compromise on thickness. It's not comparable. Feel like it's not comparable? No. Nope. So if I have to run upstairs and get us more cornstarch, so be it. Yeah. Medium. Yeah, no, we're gonna need more cornstarch. Okay. I'm stepping away from it, so I'm turning it completely off for a second. So we're gonna heat up really quick again. I'm gonna get us some more cornstarch. Alrighty, I've returned. We have more cornstarch. We're turning the heat back on. Here we go. Alrighty, so we have a fresh tablespoon or teaspoon. We're gonna add in another tablespoon. Now, I know it's tempting when you're having a moment like this and you're like, oh no, I'm like, I'll just add in like a whole bunch. Don't do it. Don't you do it. You will regret. Because you'll end up selling this like super thick and you'll be like, no, I don't mean to make. And then it is easier to thicken something than it is to thin it. And the reason why it is easier to thicken is because we're just adding like a little bit extra. If you go to thin something down, you also have to adjust the amount of salt and the amount of like other spices and ingredients that you've added because diluting it makes the flavor less flavorful, yeah? So yeah, this is just something to be aware of. There we go. Our cornstarch has been mixed. We are good. There we are. Here we go. Hopefully that should tick us over the line, as it were, for thickiness. And then this will be good on our pasta of pasty. You like our pasty pasta? Yeah. 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 With extra, yeah. Oh yeah, that's. I'm feeling the thickness already. This is good. This is good. This is the desired amount of movement. I want to know that. Perfect. Perfect. We give it its 2 minutes because remember, if you're impatient, you do not wait. You will end up in a situation where you have chocolate flavored pasta. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants chalk pasta. Well, actually, there's probably someone out there who loves chalk pasta. That person is also probably 3. And you know, 3, your taste is probably not that refined. Just saying. Okay. You're like, that person is eating chalk and crayons. Yeah, probably, yeah. And anything else, they can get their thick little fists on. That's fine. Almost there. Almost there. Hey, Melody. How are you doing? Indeed. We're almost. Oh, we're so close. We are like less than 2 minutes away from being able to eat this beautiful, beautiful sauce on our beautiful, beautiful noodles. It's gonna be good. It's looking forward to it. It's gonna be yummy. Okay. Giving it 1 more minute just to make sure that our cornstarch is cooked all the way through. Meow, meow. So how are you today? How is your day going so far? Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Extra meows. Also meows. And then. We're just waiting for that minute to click. It needs to click. And then we're good. It's serving time. Meow, 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 meow. Alright. We are ready for the final taste. Our final taste test. Okay, there we go. Turn it off. Giving it our final taste test to make sure I'm completely happy with it. I was happy with it a few minutes ago, just wasn't thick enough, so I'm pretty sure we'll still be good. Mm-hmm. I'm still happy with it. You're like, shocking! I'm like, I know, right? Okay. Alright. So these here are the gluten-free noodles. They are the ones that are going upstairs. And then, afterwards, I'm going to eat the noodles with gluten in them because I'm not actually gluten intolerant. But my mom is, so we make everything gluten-free for her. Mm-hmm. As you will, as you will. As you will, as you will. There we go. Alright, we'll be right back. I returned with a fork, just in case, because I might have forgotten. Oh no, I did not forget, but still, we have extra forks. This is good. Alrighty. So what we're going to do is we're going to get everything set up so that it is ready to be beautifully. Well, I appreciate you not having tummy aches. so it is a match made in heaven. Mm-hmm. As you will. Alrighty. We are prepping the area. We are prepping the plate. We are getting our thing to tilt it. And we're going to pour the sauce on after we have positioned everything, yeah? Yeah. Yeah. There we are. Perfect. Okay. And go. And then it is saucy time. Mm-hmm. And go. It sounded like that was enough to tilt the plate back a little bit. This is like a scale. There we go. And one more, a little bit over here. There we are. It is beautiful. And then we take all this stuff away so we can take a picture of the food. As you will. You're like, but you were just cooking on that. Isn't it hot? Only right here and not for very long. As induction cookers are awesome. If I have not mentioned recently how amazing it is to have one of these, oh, it's so much nicer than a regular stovetop. Like, kicks butt, man. It is highly energy efficient and it does the do when you want it to do the do, which is really nice. And it doesn't do the do when you don't want it to do the do. There we go, we are getting ready. As you will. Wipe down. Okay, just gonna go away for half a second and I'm gonna teach you how to make beautiful pictures of your food. Alrighty. Step 1. Clear the counter space. You're like, really? I never would have gathered that. I know, it's complicated steps, but it's one of the most important ones. All right, and then step 2, clean it off, make it shiny, make it nice. Step 3, tilt the food like I did here. Step 4 is eyeball it from the position you're actually gonna take photos of it from. Be like, is this correct, or do I need to shift it a little bit? I do. Okay, there we go. And then on to step 5. If you've got like little dribbles around the plate, take care of them, just wipe them off. And then step 6, portrait mode. You take your phone, you put it on portrait mode. Portrait mode for the win. Then step 7, you're gonna take at least 6 photos. You're gonna take 3 up and down like this, and 3, making sure that this part's at the top, sideways like this. This way you are guaranteed to get at least one of them that you like. And you can take more than 6, but 6 is your bare minimum. 6 is the minimum. Okay, so we go number 1 from here, where we have the whole plate in view. Number 2, it's time for it to close up. Okay. And then. Uh-huh. So like. Okay. And then. Okay, so that's our first one. And next we do this. And then we go in close. So it is bold, big, and beautiful. Then from above, check. And then once again, we angle it. And then we angle it again. And then from the top. And then directly from above. There we go. Now we have enough angles that this will get in one of those photos. It will be good. Now, if you were taking pictures of a human subject instead of food, you would need significantly more than 6 photos to guarantee one good one. Because people blink, they move, they make fun of faces, they do things like... and you're like, hello, heaven, I just want one good photo. So, yeah. So, if we were people picturing, you would need more than 6. But food... Once you put it in place, typically doesn't do anything extra unless, you've got something like whipped cream or whatever. And in that instance, then it's gonna melt. Your whipped cream, ice cream, stuff like that, those are temporary. They do things and stuff without your permission. Yeah. That's the way. Like it. My noodles aren't cooperating. They're like, escape him! No escape. Just noodly goodness. With extra noodly goodness. Get out. Get on my fork. Alright, so this one is vegan, gluten-free.
No connection.
No connection? Oh, okay. I will reset it again. Okay, guys, and give me a second. I'm going to reset the entire internet for the house. So, those of you on Twitch, we're going to go down for 5 minutes, and I'll be back in 5 minutes. I'm just going to cover everything because the internet's being weird, and it does this sometimes. Alright, so I hope you enjoy your pasta, guys, and I will see you very soon.
Thank you. Seriously good.